Good morning, my friend. Travis Egan here, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. Today is Wednesday, April 28th, 2021, with daily musings and lessons learned. And we're going to talk about what's the purpose of school? Kind of a random question, right? So I was thinking back to a conversation I was very blessed when I first got out of the Marine Corps. I went to school at UW Milwaukee, and University of Wisconsin Milwaukee, for those of you that don't know. And I was a telemarketer for a mortgage brokerage in Germantown, Wisconsin. And I had a colleague that did the same thing. He went to UWM as well. He had just gotten out of the Army. He was an intelligence officer. And it was about a 30-minute commute from campus to the mortgage brokerage. And so we would have these really fun, in-depth philosophical conversations that college students should have. And we would question all kinds of things and play with them and banter back and forth on the 30 minutes to and from. He would usually drive. I'd leave my car on campus, and then he'd drop me off at night when we got done. And he asked one time, and it was a really interesting perspective. We usually ended up on opposite sides, politically and on some really important philosophical issues. But this one in particular, there was a couple of conversations that I still replay in my head. Was what's the purpose of the university system? What's the purpose of college? And I saw it very much as a trade school, right? So I'm in business. So I saw the business school at UW Milwaukee as an opportunity to learn the skills that I needed to go out into the business world and be able to perform them at a level that was adequate or above, and then just outwork people. So I saw it as, hey, I have a toolbox. I need to put my tools in my toolbox, which would be the knowledge from the university, and then take them out into the business world and apply them. He saw it vastly differently, and it was an interesting perspective. He saw it as an opportunity to expand how you thought, right? So it was more of a thought exercise. I will tell you, he was definitely more intelligent than me, bar none. I mean, this guy was super, super smart. And he saw college as a means to take ideas and shred them, pull them apart, look at them. You may end up back where you started, but at least to go through the exercise of how do we think, challenging every conceived notion and moving that process along. And we got pretty heated about it. I mean, that was the fun thing about it, is we could get, pretty animated as both vets. We could really get after it with each other, and we didn't take it personally, right? We would just challenge each other's notions, which I really enjoyed. And in a certain way, I think we were both right? Like, it depends on what you go to school for. His major, if I remember correctly, and I'm not going to say his name because he may have majored in something different, was... I believe he was a philosophy major. So you can see why someone who's majoring in philosophy or psychology or some of those ologies would look at the academic institution as a means, an exercise in thought processes, and how someone who goes to a business school could see it much more as an exercise in... It's an exercise in skill set, right? I need certain skills, right? So if I'm going to be an accountant, I need to understand how to do a balance sheet. I need to understand how to debits and credits. I need to understand that. About that. So I share that with you. I'd love to get your opinion. What is your thought on college? Or university? Is it a trade school where you learn the skills you need to go out and perform in a career? Or is it a thought? Is it an exercise in thought, understanding how you think, challenging how you think, and become a better thought leader? If you'd asked 22-year-old Travis, I'd have given you a different answer than I do today. My opinion is it's both, right? It's both things. So do me a favor, somewhere, wherever you're seeing this, I'm asking you for your opinion. I'd love to continue this thought. Which do you think it is? Is it a thought, or is it a skill, or is it both? And then tell me why. So I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist, NMLS number 655284, with daily musings and lessons learned. I do have a special ask for you today. Normally I ask about, something that I'm working on. I'm going to introduce a new program. You've probably seen it on my social media, called Shining Star Hero Home Buying Program. It's a discount program for heroes, our local community heroes, in my opinion. These are teachers, These are first responders, so police and firefighters. These are the medical community, doctors, nurses, EMTs, all of the people in the medical community, right? With COVID over the last year, right? Certainly heroes. It's active duty military and veterans. So if you know of anyone in those areas, I would love an introduction. I would love to have a dialogue with them about the program. The people that are involved in the program are the highest. They're vetted as the highest, both in real estate, mortgage, title, homeowners insurance, home inspections, all of those pieces of buying a home, and they all agree with the program leaders that this is a discount program to help them get into a home at a cheaper price than they might otherwise. So please, if they're thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing, I would love an introduction. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye. Or see you tomorrow, not next week, at my normal time at 7:30 in the morning Central Time. We had a team meeting this morning, so Wednesdays will be a little bit later. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.